With time, the more wins with fear. You can accumulate, the more fearless you will become. To know who your true friends are, look for the ones who say good things behind your back and bad things to your face. You cannot have everything. You always exchange something for something. First, you choose a partner on the basis of their looks and enjoy, until you realize that your kids will not be raised by their looks, but by their values. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. Don't compare the behind the scenes of your life to someone else's highlight reel. All you have power and influence over is what you decide to do with the time that you are given today. If someone emphasizes that they are telling the truth, you can be sure they are lying. You only get one body. Take care of it. You'll have it all your life, and while it is incredibly resilient, it can only give you what you put in. If you're gonna get angry about something, think to yourself, will I remember this in 10 years? Overthinking ruins you. It ruins the situation, twists things around, makes you worry about futile questions, and makes everything much worse than it actually is. Your parents were correct multiple times, even if not academically qualified. Stop insulting them when they advise you. You owe nothing to your younger self, but you owe everything to your present self. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. If you put her on a pedestal, she has no choice but to look down on you. Fear is not there to stop you. It's there to show you that you're interested and you care. The people who ask the most from you are the people who do the least for you. Don't be afraid to be alone. Being by yourself is far superior than being with crappy people. Share your progress, not your goals, and you'll always be motivated. Learn to be content and happy by yourself. If you need a company to be happy, then it will make you weak. Don't get emotionally attached to anyone. People change. Even your best friends can turn into strangers one day. Every second you spend comparing your life to someone else's is a second spent wasting yours. Don't worry about what other people are thinking about you, because everyone is only thinking about themselves. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. You can't change what happened, no matter if it was your fault or someone else messed it up. Don't be mad about it. Deal with the challenge. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Fear limits most people throughout their lives and permeates through all of their decisions. Do your best to control it, overcome it, and revel when you defeat it. Success is not about your resources. It's about how resourceful you are with what you have. You won't forget some bad things. You just stop caring. Until that happens, don't stress too much about it. The more grateful you are, the more beauty you will see all around you, the more generous life will seem, and the happier you will become. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but be wise enough to know who to seek it from. Chasing happiness will lead you to misery until you realize that happiness is the way. Action breeds more clarity than thought. So you can't think your way into a new life. You have to act your way into one. Your entire life can change in an instant. So instead of passively taking what you have for granted, be grateful for it and do whatever good you can with it. You don't find your purpose somewhere else. You create your purpose exactly where you are, and you bear meaning to it. Going back to your eeks is like having a shower and putting dirty underwear back on. Don't make promises if you have no intention to fulfill them. It might not mean anything to you, but it could mean a whole world to someone else. You can fall in love more than once. You don't need to worry much when someone you love leaves you. Most of the time, it's for the good. Commitment is what gets you started. Consistency is what gets you somewhere, and persistence is what keeps you going. Everything that you do, you are creating dots. You can connect those dots in the later part of life and understand why you did what you did.